What's going on, everybody? It's the Super Robot Ed. We got one more review to do, and today we have in front of you Transformers Legacy Deluxe Dead End, which is 3 of 5. Such odd numbers, you know. And then, of course, we will have, I think it's 5 of 5, which will be none other than Breakdown. I don't know the numbering. It's weird. But anyway, let's talk about the box. We love the box. The Transformers come in a box. Nope. Unless you buy them used. So they come in a box. And this is the box. It is 15 steps to transform. Got a little issue with the transformation, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Here's the instructions. And it's here they go. This box will go in the trash. There's a secret thing about the actual Motormaster Commander box. I'm not going to talk about that until I get my hands on Breakdown. We're not really going to concentrate on Motormaster. We're going to concentrate on the vehicles because that's where you want to see the comparison at. And right off the bat, he's got the 2 little dart guns, the harpoon guns. You know, to take those off for a second. So it does come with these harpoon guns. Harpoon! This looks like a harpoon. Yeah, it's like a harpoon. Yeah, these are nice guns. The only problem I had with my Dead End is I cannot get this to stay tabbed in correctly. And I've been transforming this back and forth, and it's like back here in the back assembly, it is bizarrely wrong. Like the plastic just does not want to tab in. Now y'all saw that just now? Yes, I did that. Because that's the only way I can get it to form. And even then, it still is kind of, it's better because I've been doing this off and on all day. I didn't break anything, but it's still, it's not together. But I do love the vehicle. It has the orange stripe or gold stripe going through. It does roll somewhat. Like I said, none of the parts really mesh together because all this underside here, it just does not want to tab in. I don't know why, but I did the best I could. And now it's rolling a little better, as you can see there. And it's just not clipped in well, but I do like the car mode because it is the Porsche. Forget which version, 928 or something like that. I'm not going to really get into what it is, but like I said, its back assembly it's just terrible, man. It's just terrible. And oddly enough, it'll stay together when I fold it down. And I try to fold it in place, it just comes apart. So maybe I got a bad copy. I'm not going to Hasbro because Hasbro's not going to do anything about it. I don't really feel like going through all that. It's not going to be in a different mode anyway. So we're going to compare it to the other cars real quick. Give me one moment here. Let me put the guns over there. And of course we have Wild Rider. And we have Dragstrip. And Motormasters is staying in, you know, the mode. And so, you know, we need one more to complete the set. Like I said, we'll do the full review. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love these two. I'm going to take them off the camera for a second. No measurements. Don't have a ruler, y'all. Sorry. No sabotage. And we're going to bring in Dead End from Unite Warriors, which is weird that Unite Warriors did not give him the orange stripe down the side. I think they did it with the Combiner Wars, but I don't know. And you know, at that time, Takara was going for G1 accuracy, but it just didn't mesh well. Now his color is kind of odd. I think it's like a burgundy one. This is more like a rust bricky looking red. I don't know. I can't remember if that's right or wrong, but he's the correct vehicle mode. This one is not, but this one actually transforms a lot easier than this one. But that's because, you know, we evolved from 2015. We're now in 2022. So that's a comparison real quick. And you can see here on the underside how he looks compared to him. You know, if you flip this down, you can see the other side, but then I don't think he'll roll well. And they try to mimic the chest here. We'll show that when we get to robot mode. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna take this weapon out of the way real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and go into transformation, and we'll be back in 2 and 2. Inches. He is the best looking one. I don't know why. I just think he's cool. Look at that guy. Look at that head sculpt, man. Look at that. Look at that. That guy looks awesome. Articulation. Leg goes out to here. Due to all the leg and stuff back in, ain't gonna do but so much. But leg can go out there. Leg can go behind there. Arm can do that. And, you know, doesn't have a rotating fist, but he does have the elbow, waist swivel. Head just moves left to right. And he can bend down. And now we're going to get everybody lined up. We're going to do a few more comparisons. Let's put the guns in his hand. The guns. Shoot you. All right, now he got guns. And let's do some comparisons. We'll be back in 2 and 2. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic, and here's the comparison of Dead End next to his mold mates and teammates. Wild Rider on the left and Drag Strip on the right. And if you want to check the measurements, you can go to my previous videos. I will link them in the description at the end, of course. But this is how they compare. The weapons I have stored in the Motormaster box. And like I said, there's a special thing about the Motormaster box. I'll explain it. Maybe people figure it out when they get all 5, but I'll show it off. But that's where I put the weapons. I'm not going back to look for the box right now until I do the final review or breakdown. But yes, they have the same typical guns. And that's it, you know, that's what they do. And we're just going to compare them to the original. I say original, good grief, I don't have the original, but this is Combiner Wars Dead End. You know, and there are some similarities that I like. You know, I've always kind of liked the chest on the Unite Warriors version. But if I had my choice, of course, I'm going to go with the Legacy version. And like I said, he's a little bit taller than him. It's like he's a little bigger, you know, but I mean, he just looks the part. But they did try to mimic the tires here, like making this black. There were some things that these extra paint liberties they took, and this uses that swirly plastic on the Unite Warriors version. I always thought it was cool, but I mean, they actually have very kind of similar transformations, almost. But this one is just the joy to transform. This one is like pulling. Oh god, I didn't mean to knock you down. Night Warriors in it, but this one's like pulling teeth, man. It is what it is, but you know how it goes. So yeah, we're gonna next get him into arm mode, and then we'll show off the combined mode, and then we'll go to final thoughts. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic, and before we do the final thoughts, we're gonna show how this transforms into arm mode, and then we'll show them off connected to Motormaster. I gotta keep remembering that it's Motormaster's body. So the first thing you're gonna do, this is the arm how it would normally look. This is where it connects. Here you can see that. And what you want to do, now I didn't do this in the last video, even though I knew it, but I forgot. You just kind of want to fold this in on itself, and then push the wheel out, and then fold it in. And you know, now you got this mechanism, and it only works on his arm. They kind of tricked us on this, man. But this is where it gets kind of hard. Like I said, mine does not mesh well. So basically, you just kind of see this goes here. So that goes here. These two posts go here, and then these two posts go here. So you can't really put them. And unfortunately, with my copy, it looks like I'm gonna have to keep them together. And once you get it on, you just kind of break, and it does. It breaks apart. And yes, it's not broken. It just does that. And then what you want to do is, again, straighten out the arm here. And I always use this side because it's easier to do. And this little tab, that's going to go in this little hole right there. You see it? It's going to go in there. And you just kind of make sure it's straight, you know. And I always kind of just make sure, because I don't want to break this. And then you just put it in there, and you got, you know, Dead End as an arm, and he will function like I said. You know, he's got an arm. And let me show him off on none other than Menasor, and we'll go to final thoughts. And we have everything combined, and we are 80% of the way to creating a fully articulated Menasor. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing is shaping up real nice. I'm impressed with it. And you naysayers talking about all the, I prefer Combiner Wars because you usually put all your money into those third-party parts. Shame on you. Sorry. It is what it is. You overspent. Let's get to the final thoughts. All right, final thoughts. And Dead End is a fantastic figure. Everything I like about him, he just looks good. He looks his part. He looks very G1. For you people that don't like G1, he looks very G1. Sorry. But yeah, he does really look good. The only thing that I have, like I said, every time I put him in the car mode, he just does not want to transfer. It just does not want to tab in correctly. And I've done this thing about 2 or 3 times. Other things to note is just the feet that a lot of people complain about. He doesn't have feet, but it kind of makes him look kind of cool and streamlined. He has a G1 aesthetic flair to him that I like, but with modern articulation. Transformation is not that fun, but then again, it's needed. It has to do. Overall, I think this is the best looking one because we already know Breakdown does not look as good as him as the others because he's just a remold of Wild Rider. And that's sad that we got to the end. We didn't get that, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But this guy right here, I think of all of them, he looks the best. Do you need to get him in your collection? Yeah, you gotta get him. He want Menasor, right? Yeah, you gotta pick him up. So don't even think about it. You have to get him because the way that the combiner works. So yeah, he's a definite pickup. You're gonna pick him up unless you like Combiner Wars and all the. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down that road. That's gonna be for the last video. I like this figure. He's great. Go pick him up. So this is Super Robot Head. Bring you more news and reviews. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please give me a like. Please, golly, hard getting likes and subs, but we're gonna do what we can. Until then, we'll see you soon with more news and reviews. Bye bye.